So this is the way I want you to wrap your hands before class. I start by rolling the wrap up. I take the Velcro, the sticky end of the Velcro, and I fold the Velcro to itself. And then I begin rolling it all the way up, keeping it nice and tight and even until the entire roll is completely rolled up, all the way up. And then when you're done, you should have something that looks similar to this. If there's a hoop on the end of your wrap, you want to fold that part in to completely get rid of it as if it's not there. So I'm starting by pinching the wrap between my thumb and index finger, and I'm going to wrap it around my hand 4 times. So that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. So on the 4th time, I want to leave just about an inch at the bottom of the wrap for me to grab onto. So when I'm done, it should look similar to this. I'm going to take that inch that I left at the bottom and I'm going to grab onto it. So I'm holding onto it, so I have something to hold onto. Then I'm going to lay that padding that I just created over my knuckles while still holding on to that inch that I created at the end. Then I'm going to wrap it around my knuckles 1 time. Then I wrap it around a 2nd time, and the 2nd time I go down around the back of my hand, keeping it nice and tight and even the whole time. Then I go twice around my wrist, and then once around my thumb, keeping the hand wrap taut the entire time. I go 1 more time around the back of my hand, and then I base it at the base of my thumb, and then I'm going to go up through my pinky and ring finger, keeping it nice and tight, and then I go underneath my hand, and as you can see, I'm creating an X. And then I want to base it at my thumb again, and I'm going to go up through my ring finger and my middle finger while still keeping it nice and tight. I'm going to wrap around the back of my hand again, still keeping it nice and tight around my hand. Then I'm going to go up again, basing it at the thumb, up through my index and middle finger, and then I'm going around the back of my hand, again creating a 3rd X, still very tight. So I'm going to go around my wrist 1 more time, and then I bring it underneath the underside of my hand, going over the knuckles, cleaning that up. Then I go underneath my hand again, down around the back of the hand, and then I finish the rest of the wrap off around my wrist. Keeping it nice and tight the whole time. Then the underside of my hand, I'm going to pull that under, and then I pull this down so pretty much you can see my entire palm. And then you see how nice and tight that is and what that ends up looking like when it's done. Nice and clean.